Does Solanke start? Who does Solanke start for out of the top 6 teams, man? Come on, man.
I can't lie. I actually don't know if he starts. I'll be honest.
He definitely starts for Manchester United.
I think he starts for United.
100% he starts for Manchester United.
He starts for Man United. Because we haven't seen Xerxes. We haven't seen Xerxes put on the shirt yet, innit? We haven't seen Xerxes put on the shirt yet. So
Corey, it's Rasmus over him, or what?
I don't know. Because of course, like, you know what it is, yeah? I think Solanke's been hard at Bournemouth, but then I watched him at Liverpool and I watched him at Chelsea, and it weren't that.
It's not the same player though.
Yeah,
it's not the same player.
We act like he's the same player.
Last season, just go off last season.
Well, based off, of course he starts. Based off last season, he starts for everyone.
Yeah, we're talking about the current Dominic Solanke. We're not talking. I didn't go in a time machine and get Dominic Solanke.
If we're basing it off last season, then yes, 100%. But it's scored like 19
goals.
Not
just it's not just last season alone in it. But we're saying right now, do you think Dominic? Because obviously, bro, you can go back a few seasons if you want to. Like you can mention the season before he got 6 goals, so you can take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm like, no.
Okay. Does he start at Arsenal?
No.
Doesn't he?
No.
I think he does.
Why not?
Do you know why he doesn't? Do you know why he doesn't?
He starts over Havertz, bro.
What's you?
He doesn't. He doesn't.
What's you? Each system's got to need a different.
He does. He'd be an option. He'd be a different option to Havertz, but he doesn't start over Havertz. Like he got so Solanke, he got 19 goals and 3 assists last season. Yeah. So 22 GA. Havertz got 14 goals and 6 assists. Only one GA off.
No, he got 13 goals and 7 assists.
In the Prem, yeah?
In the Prem. Yeah, Havertz got 13 goals, 7 assists.
That's good. And Solanke did take. But look
19
at the
goals, 19 goals and 3 assists.
They both played in it's actually
Solanke got so cool. I'll bring up the stats. The reason why I say Solanke starts for most teams, in my opinion, is because one reason I think he'd do well at Arsenal. I think maybe he might get the nod ahead of Havertz is Bournemouth in the chances created table. Bournemouth sit 12 in 60 big chances created. 60. It's not a lot.
But this is last season.
So for him to go and get 19 goals with a team that's not creating that much, because that was the same excuse I was hearing for Rasmus, and he don't fuck when he was inactive for 20 plus games. So this is what I mean when I'm saying that someone like Solanke, for me, he starts for Man United. I would say for me, I still think it's not just based on last season. For me, I haven't seen let me land, bro. Let me land. I haven't seen Xerxes kick a ball for United yet, innit? So until I see Xerxes play, even though I rate Xerxes very highly, I haven't seen him kick ball in the Premier. So we'll wait until I see that. But so for now, he's better than Rasmus, innit? Like you're crazy if you think Rasmus is better than Solanke for me, in my opinion. For Kai Havertz, I think Kai Havertz is decent. I think he gets more hate than he should do. But I think Dominic Solanke would probably get the nod ahead of him because Arsenal are still trying to get a 9. They're still trying to get a 9 in. So for me, Dominic Solanke is still good. And I'm not saying Arsenal should go and get him, but I think he'd do well to start. He started at Spurs over Richarlison. He wouldn't start over Haaland. He's better than Nunes. Jota's better than him, but Jota's not fit all the time. So he'd get a lot of minutes at Liverpool. So you see what I'm saying? He starts for most clubs, bro. Because he's in Tottenham, man, I just gonna try to do does he even? I don't know, man. Like, just smelling a bit haterade to me. Haterade, like genuinely. Because if he was linked to Arsenal, I'll be hearing these fucking starts. Like, it just don't make sense to me.
No. But no. That's not true. Because when Tony was linked to Arsenal, I said Tony doesn't start for Arsenal.
Yeah, and that's crazy as well.
So this is the thing. This is because I've watched Havertz play half a season as the striker and get 13 goals in the Premier League.
It was more than half the season, but I know what you mean.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't because it was from mid-January that he started playing as striker.
I'll go get the stats. I'll get the figures if you need me to. But
he actually factually played more games as a midfielder last season than he did as a striker. So if he played all games as a striker, then he's scoring more goals in the Arsenal team.
Casey says Solanke doesn't start for me. You're crazy.
Exactly. Like, and when I say
Why is that crazy? How? Why is that crazy, bro?
Like, look, when I say
no one's saying Solanke's crap, by the way.
Exactly, no one's saying that. Like, because I think Solanke, I would take Solanke.
You man just think. I think you man just think. You man think your guys are better than they are, bro.
No, but Monto, all you're doing is just giving something from last season.
Like, I'm not giving something from last. I'm not giving something from last season. I'm not.
What is your reason as to why Solanke starts in every other?
So is Højlund better than him?
Monto, just answer my question. What is your reason? No, Monto, answer my question. Just answer my question. I've asked you a question. Do not give me a question. Do not give me a question. Just answer mine. Answer mine.
Ask it again, then.
What is your reason as to why Solanke starts in all of our teams?
I literally just gave you individual reasons. I said Xerxes I haven't seen, so I can't give a judgment on Xerxes. So I'll leave him out of that for that one. Rasmus, Solanke is a better footballer than Rasmus and a better goal scorer than Rasmus. So that's not like
what is that based off? What is that based off? Last season? No, is it not based off last season?
Are you telling? Are you telling me? So is Rasmus? No. So now I'll ask you a question. Is Rasmus a better footballer than Dominic Solanke?
No, I don't think he is.
Then why are you arguing?
I don't think he is.
So what are we arguing here?
I'm trying to understand. Wait. I'm trying to understand. Hold on a second. I do think Rasmus is a better footballer than Solanke, by the way. I do. But
why do you think
that was an accident. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that Monto, what is your reason? Besides from last season, what is your reason? Because the only thing you've given me is last season. Last season he done this. He's got better finishing.
I'm talking about I'm not talking, bro. I'm talking about him as a package. So that can include last year. It can even include the season before. What I'm trying to tell you now is that Rasmus is not a good footballer. He's not a great footballer.
He wrestles centre backs.
Man's been wrestling centre backs and was inactive for most games. You don't bang goals like that. Man, are telling me he's better than Solanke.
You know what's funny? You're trying to use the metric of last. You're trying to use the metric of last season to measure, saying, Solanke's only been good for one season. But Rasmus has been good in the Prem for one season as well. So really, truly,
wait, hold on a second. Do you not think that's now unfair because you're now using the one good season Solanke was in there, but not all the other good seasons. Not all the other seasons he's been in the Prem.
Who starts for Manchester United?
Wait, did you watch Atalanta?
He was all right. I'm not saying he was great. And he played. How about this? Going into being linked to him, I watched many games at him. I looked at many games of him.
He scored less goals in Atlanta.
I know that. But I'm not going on. Monto said he's a better footballer. Monto said he's a better footballer.
Which he is.
But he is because come on, let's think that's true. Bro, let's be real.
I personally don't think that's true. But then, as Ethan just said, look at what Rasmus done last season. Rasmus has been in the Prem for one season, and look what Solanke's done. But then now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, Solanke's been in the Premier League for a while. He's been in the Premier League for a while. So, but
playing for
that.
Who are you taking?
That's not my fault. That's not my fault that he played for Bournemouth.
It's nobody's fault, but it's the reality. He plays for Bournemouth.
Yeah. So wait. How is it fair to use the one season Højlund had in the Premier League, and this season that Solanke had last season, and forget about all the other seasons Solanke had in the Premier League? Okay. Let me ask
you this question. Last season, if Højlund plays for Bournemouth and Solanke plays for Manchester United, who scores more goals?
I don't even Højlund doesn't even get out of 7.
How about this? Because Corey was telling me United don't create chances, innit? So that's the reason why Højlund didn't score as many goals, So I do hear that. Lack of chance creation. But guess what? United and Bournemouth have the same chances created.
That's fine.
That's fine.
How many? So, all right, cool. That's funny, Monto. How many games did Højlund play and how many games did Solanke play?
I don't know.
It's great saying that, but then you got to look at it. How many chances did Bournemouth make for Solanke? It could be more. It could be less. We don't know. So that's just a flawed stat.
last season.
Højlund had 30 appearances and 10 goals.
What I'm saying is that how many chances did they make for Solanke?
Solanke had 38 appearances, 19 goals, 3 assists. How many assisted Højlund get? How many assisted
like
Højlund?
1 or 2. I don't know.
How many you get? You got 3 as no, you got 2. You got 2. So you got 2. So again, I think man them like bro, I just don't understand. I just don't understand this, innit? Fine, Corey. If you want to die on this hill, that's cool.
Can you show me Solanke's first season in the Premier League? Just so I can gauge things.
First season was for Liverpool in the Premier League, I think. Solanke. Yeah, but I remember Corey, Solanke is 26, so he's older than Thingy, innit? Like
that's cool. I hear that. So
man's got his experience. So yeah, his first season for Liverpool, he only had 1 goal in 20 appearances. But that doesn't prove your point. We're talking about right now.
I'm just saying to you. So the point. I think it's a bit disingenuous to.
What do you mean it's disingenuous? I'm literally just saying. We're talking about Solanke.
I asked you a question. I asked you what is this based off? Yeah, and I asked
right
you,
now,
are you only using last season? And you said no. Look back at his season before.
No, but I'm using last season. I'm even taking into consideration the season before that, even though he got 6 goals. I think it was like 7.
How is it fair that you can only judge Rasmus on 1 season?
I'm not judging Rasmus, bro. The bottom line is, regardless of whether Solanke's played 6 seasons in the Premier League and Rasmus has played 1 season in the Premier League, if there is one you have to choose right now, you're picking Solanke, bro. You're not picking Rasmus. You're picking Solanke. Like you're picking Rasmus because you like Rasmus, not because you're using logic. Solanke's a better footballer, and as it stands in the Premier League, he's a better goal scorer. He's a better goal scorer, and that's not opinion.
That's up to you. That's cool.
That's fine. Hannah saying, let's talk about Nunes. He's better than Nunes, bro. I think he's better than Nunes, bro. What are we doing here? I'm not just because he wears the Liverpool badge. I'm not gonna say Nunes is better than him. What are we doing here? Man said Rasmus is a better footballer than Solanke. Come on, bro. That's crazy. Listen, even so, the point is, I think that Solanke currently starts for at least 3 of the top 6 Premier League teams. And that's not a bad shout. For a price tag of 65 million, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad shout. As I said, so I don't know why this is turning into a whole thing in it. But Solanke, I think, is a good sign. It would be a good signing for Tottenham in it. I think it would be a very good signing for Tottenham. I think it'll be a good signing for all of our teams.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Maffio says Italian journalists reporting that Arsenal and Napoli agreed a fee on Osimhen.
I just saw this.
Big up Maffio.
Boy, big up the super chat.
Interesting. What's the Italian journalist? Can someone? But yeah, that would be crazy. Does he not start over Havertz either?
No.
Who?
Osimhen.
Anyway, man.
Wait. Can I explain this here? Because I feel like it's something that will be taken out of context unless I give the context in it.
Go on.
So as we all know, yeah, Arsenal isn't I guess Arteta is not a manager that goes, okay, this is my starting 11 and I play this starting 11 against every single team that I play in it. Arteta is the manager that looks at the team that he's facing and will prepare, in deep depth, how he's going to beat that team, innit? So this is why I say nobody is really a starter, innit? The only people that I will say most likely will start every single game for Arsenal with no questions at all is Raya, Saliba, Saka, and Ødegaard. They're the only ones. Maybe Rice as well, but with Marino coming in, I don't know, maybe Arteta will try and run some things here and there in it with Partey and Jorginho and whatnot in it. But that's because Arteta prepares in depth for specific teams in it. So if he feels like Osimhen or Gyökeres or Solanke or whatever striker you want to put in should play against X team over Havertz, then he will do that. But if he feels like Havertz is the better option, then Havertz will play over them. And this is what I mean, innit? This is what I say when they won't start in it. So I just thought I just provide a bit of context in it.
So you're saying that Arteta picks the players based on the opposition, yeah?
Yeah.
Boy. All right. Well, listen. Even so, Ethan, what's your take on Solanke and whether he starts? Do you think it's another one of those linked to Tottenham suddenly gets downplayed, or you think man them have a point?
Bro, I'll be honest. I think my stance has changed in 24 hours. Just because, yes, not fully changed, but it's just because thing. Corey is right. It's one good season that has been very good. However, the way he was warmed that last season, that's kind of what I need. I need someone that's just gonna. I think Mikel's gonna probably clock this next season as well. I think Arsenal fans are gonna have a bit of. If you remember sign a striker, there's gonna be a big emphasis on the striker for the window. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just need a striker, bro. Someone that's just gonna be in the box, yeah, slap it. I don't need anyone like elite, phenomenal, just to hold the position, stretch the centre backs, and just put the ball in the back of the net, bro. Solanke can do that, bro. Last season, he's holding the ball up, swiveling, like it was almost a guaranteed goal most of the time. He was moving fucking, and I need that. It's gonna make a huge difference, 100%. But at the same time, there are other people on the list. There's Gyökeres on there. There's Jonathan. Is it Jonathan Davis? Gyökeres, sorry. Jonathan Davis. There's a few other man, Tony, that other man that will take that can do the similar thing. But I just need a 9 that can back in it. That's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be Solanke, bro.
But it's still better than Rasmus, though. I'm sorry.
What's it?
Yeah, 100%.
There's a player there, but man are making tunes saying I need a miracle. Like I can't have that around my club.
Bro, like, yeah, it's crazy, innit? No, I hear it. Obviously, you got like, listen, if you end up having Son, Maddison, and Solanke, and maybe a right winger or Kulusevski get some form.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, like it's crazy to me, but I do hear what you're saying in there. And yes, Casey, I said Solanke does start over Nunes, in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think that, again, I think it's a thing where man's linked to Tottenham, and all of a sudden it's one good season. It ain't that. It's just, I'm just hearing all that shit, bro. The same shit I heard from when Tony was linked to Tottenham, and now man are saying Tony don't start for Arsenal and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that weird. It's that weird haterade, bro.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
I was seeing this about Tony.
Like, Maddison was one of Keir's favorite players, and now now man says he's not good. Like, bro, like it's this haterade is weird to man, bro. But when the player gets linked to these man, he's the next best thing since sliced bread.